everybody, this is Sherry with CPR, Craft, Pray, Repeat. And I made another hot cocoa basket. And this one, I got the, for lack of a better word, basket. It was a plastic container that I got from the dollar store that said, "Believe in the Magic of Christmas" on the front, which I thought was really cute. And I filled it up with the 2-ounce hot cocoa cups that I purchased, or condiment cups that I purchased from Amazon, and I'll link those in the description for you. It will be an affiliate link. It doesn't cost you any more, but it does help me out if you decide to purchase any of them. And so I will make sure that I link those. They work perfectly for the hot cocoa cups. And I will share with you how I packaged them, or what I did to decorate them, because I've already packaged them up and sent them off to the police department. But they looked really cute in the red plastic container. And like I said, it came from the Dollar Tree, so it was adorable. And I'll be right back to share with you how I decorated the cups. This is the die that I used for the hot cocoa cups, and this is one of the new release from CottageCutz. I believe it's 25% off right now. I will link it in the description box for you, but I'm not sure how long that sale is going to last. So if you're interested in this, you definitely want to go and check as quickly as possible, because I can't guarantee that it will still be, you know, the sale price, but it fit perfect on top of these cups. I also used one of their nested stitched eyelet circle sets, and I used this second one right here from the smallest. That's what I used for the behind the die cut piece, and they really turned out cute. I'll be right back. Here is the condiment cup that I used, and I just loved how this looked. And I used a tone on tone because I wanted to mimic the browns and the chocolates that would be in the hot cocoa. But of course it would be adorable in red and green, or you know, whatever color container you want to put it in. Blue and silver. Oh, blue and silver would be really pretty. And but you know, it is about 2 inches. I think it's almost 2 inches exactly. So if you have a 2-inch punch, you could also just do a 2-inch punch. Now I used I was going to show you my bottle, but it's so old it looks horrible. I used the art glitter glue to attach the die cut piece to the background, and I'm not gonna lie, I had glue everywhere. But the great thing about art glitter glue is it dries matte and it dries clear, so you cannot tell at all where the glitter was, or where the glue was all over the place. That glue, even though it says art glitter glue, there's no glitter in it. It's just, I mean, I guess it's something that works really well with if you want to apply glitter, but there's no glitter in it. It is the best glue. I use it all the time. It's the only glue I use. I absolutely love it. And so I was really tickled with how they turned out. I stacked them 3 high, and then I used the last of my red and white peppermint spoons that I also purchased from the Dollar Tree. So that looked really cute in the red basket. And then to fill in around the space, I used silver Hershey Kisses. But of course, you could use red and green, you know, whatever you wanted. But I went with the silver. And I love that that kept the cups from sliding around inside the container. So they just were kind of swarmed with the Hershey Kisses. And if you want to make... This is the bomb diggity. If you want to make your hot cocoa extra chocolatey, and if you're not a diabetic like me, because of course I would never do this unless I can get away with it and my husband and my kids don't catch me. It's dropping a Hershey Kiss or 2 in with your hot cocoa and stirring it up till the chocolate melts is, oh my golly, amazing. So what I did to give the instructions on how to use the hot cocoa was, again, I used another one of the tags. I just flipped it over, and I'll bring this up here so you can get a better look at it. I just lightened the one of my images from Knitwit Collections, and it's got the gingerbread with the hot cocoa cup, and it says add 1 cup of cocoa mix to 1 cup of hot water or coffee. Mix with peppermint spoon or add a Hershey kiss or 2 to make it extra chocolatey. And that's how I put the directions. I just enlarged one of the little holes here in the front. I enlarged it and used some twine. Well, it's this stuff, and I got it from the Dollar Tree too. But I mean, it's hemp cord, and I've had it for a long time, so I don't know if they carry it anymore, but I love this stuff. And I mean, there was 30 yards on here. It's lasted a long time. And I just used it to tie the directions around the handle. And then again, at the Dollar Tree, they have the bags that you wrap a basket in, and then you just blow it dry use a blow dryer to shrink it up, and it shrink wraps around your basket. And that's what I used. And after I took the twist tie and twist tied the top of it, I fluffed it out. And then I used one of my, let me see if I have an extra one to show you. Yep. I just used one of these little badges right here. This is the exact same one that I put on there. It matched the red and the white that I used white shred in the bottom. So it was just adorable up against the basket. So I don't have the basket here to show you, but essentially these are all of the things that I used to make the basket really cute. And like I said, I mean, it was so inexpensive. The condiment cups are cheap. The basket came from the dollar store. The shrink wrap around the basket came from the dollar store. You can get these on Knitwit Collections for the whole set for less than $7 and print out as many as you want. And rather than do a bow, because I knew that I didn't have time and I didn't want to use one of the bows that I already have made, because I'm going with that are made out of faux leather, because I'm using them as little hair bows for some of my grandbabies. So I didn't want to do that. So I just took, and after I got the twist tie around it, I just slipped this through the plastic, and it just stands out right. It was stood perfectly upright in the front and just really looked adorable. So that is probably the last of my hot cocoa mix projects and how I have gifted them, because I'm almost out of all the cocoa. So unless I make more, which my husband will probably have a fit because I really do love hot cocoa. I am a diabetic and I'm not supposed to drink it. But in my defense, I gave a lot away. I gave to the elderly. I gave to the police department, the sheriff's department, all of my grandbabies. Each family got a canister filled with hot cocoa. So I mean, the recipe that I use, the recipe I'll put in the description for you. It's a half batch of what I use. So I mean, so in my defense, I made a giant batch, but I gave a bunch of it away, and I absolutely had a blast doing it. It makes me happy to be able to give to people, and when you can't afford to give a lot, you know, this works out really well. I mean, it takes a little bit to make the hot cocoa, but it goes a long way. And it just made me so happy to be able to do it. And, but I am out of hot cocoa for now. Unless I can talk my husband into letting me get all the stuff to make some more. Because I really enjoy doing these. I would like to make these to take to our bank. And some places like that where you can just, you know, give one to each person. It's a perfect size for a mug of hot cocoa, or if you want, you know, you can mix all of it or part of it in with a cup of coffee and make it a mocha. So I mean, I love giving it, and it's a perfect little gift because it stays closed, so you can, you know, put some in a bag and carry them around when you're out shopping and give them to the people that are, you know, sacrificing their holidays to take care of you. And that's how I look at it. My opinion, And I've rattled on long enough, but I really wanted to share this die. Absolutely love it. Perfect for giving away hot cocoa. Even if you don't want to use these cups, it makes a perfect little tag to put on, say, a mason jar of hot cocoa mix or something like that. And now that I've shared how excited and how much I love hot cocoa, and I'm not supposed to because I'm a diabetic, I won't talk anymore about it for now. But I absolutely have loved doing it and giving it away. And this little die, when I saw that they had that on their new release, I was like, I felt like she made it for me. I was like, how did she know? I was ecstatic. So I'll get off here now because I'm running on, and I know y'all want to watch other videos. So I hope that you like this video. If you do, give it a thumbs up. If you have any questions or comments, leave them below. I'll do my best to answer them. I will link this die. I will link these cups, which, like I said, is an affiliate link. They do not sell. I think they quit selling these. I think they clearanced out their scalloped, stitched eyelet circle die. It's a mouthful. But if they still have them, I will try to link them. I will link the set that this came from Knitwick Collections, and I will link my badge maker as well, because I absolutely love my chai button maker and have had a blast with that too, and I'm going to make some more of those to give out this year for Christmas. So it's super fun, super easy, makes a really nice inexpensive gift to your kids' class if kids are having school, and for teachers and co-workers and things like that. So I'll let you go. Remember to practice your CPR, craft, pray, repeat. Thanks for visiting me today, and happy crafting. Love you all. Bye.